guys, it's me, Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are not doing a review of something. Today we are not unboxing anything. Today we are going to be going through my pre-prep packing and I guess some mini tips on my cruise. So you guys, a lot of you wanted to know what I pack, what goes with me. So I figured I'll give this a try. Maybe you guys will learn some stuff. I will let you know we're sailing on Carnival. We'll be sailing in about 2 weeks. And we don't have a fancy room. It's just an interior. So it's a very, very basic room, but you're barely in the room that much, so who really cares? If you guys don't remember this, a really long time ago, I got this hat in the eBay mystery box, and I was like, I had to go Carnival. I'm not going to wear it, but I figured what a perfect video to put it on for. First, shout out to my dad, who bought me this new luggage for Christmas, for my special present. Now, I currently have 4 wheels. I used to think people were like mega fancy when they were just gliding around with their luggage, and I realized they're not that expensive. He got us at Walmart. He got me a smaller one too to go with it. So we got a pretty large amount of room. Me and Rob actually will pack in the same exact luggage. So I just figure I'm going to kind of just throw stuff in as I show it. So like I said, this is all my personal stuff I do, my personal tips. You guys might have better information or things that you would do differently. This is just my experience, just so you know. One of the things I do, which I didn't do in the beginning of my cruising, was now we carry our luggage on. So we used to give them to the porter, and then you have to wait for your luggage to come. Well, sometimes it's not until like 4 p.m. I've seen people not even have their luggage till 6 p.m. And the thing is, I want to get my stuff out of the luggage like ASAP, because I want to hang it all up. I want to make sure it's good to go. So even though we may have to carry our luggage around or glide it around for maybe like an hour, it's not that big of a deal. You go somewhere, you sit down, you have a drink, you get a snack, and usually the rooms are ready within like 30 minutes to an hour of you getting on the boat. So that's one tip that I do now that I never did before that has just been awesome. Because like you want to start, cruising and fun and good times as fast as you can. You don't want to worry about putting all your stuff away in your luggage. So that's just a tip I do. Another thing, obviously I'm going to bring more, but bring hangers. Because they do not, in any way, shape, or form, have enough hangers for you to go on the cruise. So, like, we're going on a 5-night cruise. There's definitely not on there. And I try to bring, like, ones like this. So if I have a lot of, like, spaghetti strap stuff, I can just kind of, like, add things more and more on. And even, like, I'll bring some of the clip ones, too. So if I'm bringing stuff that doesn't have a top, like, it's kind of like a cross like this, I'll put them on that. So that's one tip and one thing that I've learned over time that to definitely do. Also, I got this thing from Wish. I'm going to review it on my next Wish random haul. It was a little expensive, but I think it's going to be great. Let me show you one second. So, our phones have C chargers, but like everything else we have has USB, micro USB. And so I figured, why not kind of bring something where I could separate our C ones from micro USBs. I brought a pair of headphones in case I feel like I want to use them. And then I got my 3-prong that I think I got off Vova or some of them, one of the places. And then I bought a backup Motorola one just in case it doesn't work. I also have a small mini charging block, so if you want to charge when we're out and like actually cruising and doing stuff. And then I'm bringing 2 of these so we could charge our phones or whatever, just recharge them, because the amount of plugs that are on the boat in your room are not a lot. And one main thing I want to bring and want to use is my sound machine, because when you're sleeping, there's always like somebody up. If you need like quiet when you sleep, or sound machine or something when you sleep, if you don't have it, you're literally going to be like hearing every single person, because you'll have people that'll stay up extremely late, like into the early hours of the morning, and then you'll get the people who are awake at like the crack of dawn. So it's almost never completely quiet. So if you need something like that, you know, you might want to bring extra stuff or extra chargers so you can charge your phone or whatever separately, so you can have your sound machine or whatever you're going to bring with you. What else we got? So this is all the time, like it's 2 weeks before the cruise, so I'm not thinking anything about clothes yet. Clothes won't be until like a week before. I'll start bringing stuff out and trying them on and kind of like figuring it out. I'll start looking at the weather down in the Bahamas and see kind of what it's going to be like. But I kind of get together things that I might be bringing. So this is a crossbody purse I'm going to bring. I forgot where I got it. One of those sites. Now it won't fit my phone because my phone is gargantuan. But there are some times where I really don't, like, I don't take that many pictures. And Rob always has his phone with him too. He'll look at the Carnival hub on it, whereas I'm more the grab the piece of paper and like look at the stuff. I'm more of a tangible looker. So this is something I'm going to bring so that in case I don't want to bring my phone, but I still want to have stuff with me. Also, I'm putting out my little fanny pack that I got from Five Below. I'm figuring that I might even wear this on the boat and then off the boat, so it's kind of like hands-free, so I could do the luggage, put all of our stuff in here. It fits pretty much everything I'm going to need. So I might wear a pair of pants or a pair of shorts on the boat. And then I picked up this, like I have this, I've had it for quite some time. I forgot where it was from. And this will be kind of maybe like my fancy night purse. This little kind of purse. Or a purse if I just feel like I want to have like a on-the-shoulder purse. Whether I bring every single one of these, I'm not sure. And then I also grabbed the backpack, the one I just got off of Vova during the Black Friday. So these are all be kind of like, once I finally figure out my outfits and figure out what I'm going to do, then I'll go through them again. But at least they're kind of like put to the side. Also, this is the time where I start going through all of my like little packages of things we could bring for like saving stuff or like putting stuff in. This is the one that's made for the shoes. So I've already put in my fancy flip-flops and a pair of black flip-flops I just got from the Dollar Tree. It's also big enough to where I could fit probably 2 or 3 more pairs of flip-flops. And then boom, all my shoes are good to go, out of the way. This luggage is a little bit different. My old luggage, the whole top section was open, so you can fit a lot of bigger stuff in it. This one has kind of like 2 pockets. So, but I'm going to make it work. Like, I'll always make it work. And that set also came with all these other things. And as we go, like, I might use this one for all my, like, bras and underwear. And just have them separately. And then we got another pouch right here, which I might just put, like, miscellaneous stuff in. And I still have other ones where I could choose from if I want to. So it's good to have these little kind of travel bags. They're good to just, because you never know what you're going to need. And you kind of want to have them separately. Also, I have a separate little thing that I bring that just has my makeup in it. Now, my tip, what I do is I save, like, old makeup. So I save things that have, like, just a little bit left in it. Because my goal on a cruise is to leave with less stuff than I came with. So I have all these things that are pretty much, like, on their last leg, like this. Mascara's on its last leg. It probably has, like, 3 or 4 more uses out of it. You probably get longer out of it. But then when I'm done with the cruise, I can just throw it away. Like, this old thing barely has enough in it, but it'll get me through a cruise, and then I could throw them all away and then save whatever's left for the next time. So it fits. This thing fits. I can't remember which site I got it from, but it fits a lot of stuff in it. I got some perfumes, some eyeshadow sets, and it'll be good to go, and I can just carry it onto the countertop or whatever I want to do. Now for the makeup, I will say that the lighting, at least in my room, and like I said, I leave out of Jacksonville, and it's always the smallest boats because we have to go under the Dames Point Bridge, and so we have the smallest and the oldest boats. But in my rooms, usually when we leave, the lighting isn't that great. So I won this a long time ago on the Wish daily giveaway. Rest in peace. And so I'm going to bring this so that I could have a little bit more lighting, a little bit kind of like closer looking at things. Since I'm carrying on, I'm not really worried about it breaking. Whereas if I gave this to them and had it in my luggage, I'd be a little more worried like what they were doing with it. Are they throwing the luggage everywhere? Which same thing when you go in an airport. Like I brought a mirror one time with me to Rhode Island, and when it got there, it was completely shattered. So at least I know that all my stuff is on my person, so I know exactly what's happening to it. More bags and things. Now, I always bring a trash bag. This actually scented one too. Nice. So with this trash bag, it is for dirty clothes. So I'll put it in the corner, and then as we wear something, we're done wearing it, I just throw it in there. So it kind of keeps it out of the way, and then when you're done, when you're ready to go, close it right up, and then just shove it in your luggage. So you know, at least you know all the dirty clothes are kind of separated from your clean clothes. Whether I still wash everything, doesn't really matter. You still want to have kind of like something a little bit separate. But that's what I do. I'm also going to bring this little handheld game. It's very cheesy, and I think I got it off Wish or something. But if I'm bored and I want to play some Tetris, because sometimes I like to play some Tetris, I'll bring this with me. So it's good to have little things that you can do or play with, because you don't know if you're going to just have like a little bit of downtime. I think we haven't decided yet, but I think we're actually going to bring one of those portable speakers too, because if we want to like jam out in the room for a little bit, because we have downloaded music, we can just do that. Okay, so I'm also going to bring the wipes so I can clean off anything, because how clean could it really be? Like, they make those rooms, they turn them over so quickly. Like, people are getting off the boat, we're getting on the boat, and boom, we're in. So I bought some of these from the Miss A haul, and then, so I can clean things up if I feel like it, or say I spill something. I don't want to have like a sticky whatever, or use one of our towels. I can just use one of this, boom, good to go. Now, getting away from, okay, so also I'm going to bring this, which I think I got off, I can't remember. Most of the stuff I've gotten off one of those sites. it's just a neat little kind of compactable thing. I'm going to leave this in the bathroom so I can put all of my things that I want to have like on hand. My toothbrush and my eye cream, anything I feel like having in there, I'll put in there. My contacts, whatever. And then boom, if it doesn't make it, it was so cheap, if it doesn't make it through the cruise or it gets like wet or weird, I might just throw it away. If not, I'll save it for the next cruise. Boom. I guess we'll go through maybe yeah. Also, this is a great time now at 2 weeks before the cruise, which is pretty much when I usually start this. And then, like I said, a week before will be like the clothing, and then the couple days before will be like the final finale, finishing out clothing and stuff like that. I also we'll start making a little list. It will be the last minute items. So all the things like my tweezers, my flat iron, my blow dryer, because all the ones in rooms that I go to, they don't have a blow dryer. And I would bring my hot air brush, but since we kind of like sometimes just like get in the shower, get ready and go, I don't have time to let my hair air dry and then use the hot air dryer. So this is really good. I'll have this out either on my dresser or in the bathroom, and I'll start just writing down things. Now, this is one of my favorite things I ever had in my life for cruises. This is from Walmart. I got it forever ago, and it holds so much stuff. All these different compartments you can put stuff in, and to top it all off, it has this hook. So this is perfect. So you put the hook on it, and then in turn, all of a sudden, you put it right in the closet. So you can hang it right in the closet, right past all your clothes, and so anything you need will be kind of out of like an arm's reach. And then, just to go over a few things, and then I'll kind of maybe show you it set up. But like, you know, I'll bring, which I got to refill this now. This is a good handy dandy thing, these little wrinkle release. I have a big bottle my mom gave me, and so I'm going to refill this one. As soon as you get your stuff hung up, check them all. Anything got any wrinkles in it? Spray it now. Don't wait till like the last minute till you're about to go out and do something. Just as soon as you get in the room, you get everything set up. Anything got a wrinkle, spray, spray, spray. By the time you're actually ready to wear it, it'll be good to go. So this is a very, very handy dandy thing to have. Also, I mean, you're going to want to bring, I like to bring just shampoo and conditioner, the little packets. Yes, they're not as like amazing as the stuff I have at home, but why would you bring full-size stuff? That's what all these sample things are for. If you don't have options to where you've gotten samples, like I get samples all the time, they do sell small size things at the Dollar Tree, at Walmart, at pretty much anywhere you shop that has like stuff like that. You'll be able to find anything you possibly need. But like I said, I want to like leave with less stuff than what I came with. So whether I'll use both of these or not, how many times I'll wash my hair, I don't know. One thing, see, I had to write something down. One thing I forgot to put down there was my shower cap. Because the shower cap, because there is no bathtub, and so some days I don't want to wash my hair, I'll make sure I put a shower cap on, and then I can like do the rest of my body and then still have my hair be good to go. Also, another thing that you'll want to think about is any type of medicines or things like that. Like if you're not used to eating kind of bad because you're going to eat bad, you're gonna. You can eat healthy if you want to, but you're going to eat bad. So I made sure I got myself a little thing of Tums, like a little 3-pack of these little rolls, so I can have one in here. I got my Gas X. There's aspirin in some of these things. Like I have a little packet right here where I pretty much have like, you know, anything I possibly could need while we're on the cruise, just like random stuff. Band-Aids, hair ties, cotton balls, Q-tips, floss, you know, anything you might possibly need. This is kind of like my little pack, and then every time before we leave for a vacation, I kind of just go through it again and make sure everything's good to go. And then you know all your normal stuff, like your shampoo. Now, in the shower, usually there's shampoo and body wash. I'm not really going to use that shampoo. Whether I need to use the body wash for something, maybe for shaving my legs, I might do that, but whatever. Also, I'm bringing like this old, smaller wallet to put in any things for when I want to, instead of bringing my whole entire wallet that has all this stuff, if I just need like my ID, my credit card, and a little bit of money, I'll put it in here, one of those bags, instead of having a big wallet. So let me set up and put everything. Oh, I also got a little travel sewing kit, because you never know. I did rip a dress once on a cruise, and I was super upset about that. But you never know, if you lose a button, something happens, you just sew something else on. There's also a pair of scissors in here in case you need scissors, because you never know you'll need those. Nail file, got my little brush, be good to go. So what I'm going to do is, oh, also, the poopery. This is a small one, but it's small quarters in there. And you know, you want to keep things fresh. So I'm going to put everything that I got so far that I want to do inside of this so you can kind of see what it looks like. And then I'm going to show you some other things that we're going to be doing. All right? Baby bags. And here we go, all kind of pretty much set up. Obviously, there will be other things that I add to it. The top will be like my tweezers, my contacts, things like that. Like I said, after this video, I'm going to write down a few things. I'll go grab my shower cap because I totally forgot that. And then, boom, all ready to go. And usually I put this just kind of like on the side of the luggage before like where the clothes are. I mean, it's a little big, but it brings you a lot of stuff. Like you get a lot of stuff with it. Now also what I forgot to show you is a highlighter. If you're like me and you like to look at those pieces of paper, because every day, at least on a Carnival cruise, every day they give you kind of like the day-to-day, every hour on the hour, what happens all over the ship. So Rob likes to look at it on his phone, where I like to fold it up and put it in my bag. And so what I'm going to do this time that I didn't do on previous cruises, because it's hard to like remember, I would try to like circle it, is I'm going to highlight all the things that we thought were kind of like neat. Like we usually do some trivia, like we might do bingo one day. There might be something on the Lido deck that we want to make sure we don't miss. So this highlighter will come in handy, at least for me. Maybe not for you. You know I'm bringing them glasses. And then I guess the last thing I'm going to kind of share with you that is something we're doing differently on this cruise that we haven't done on other cruises is we always get the drink package, which is great if you're a drinker, or especially if you drink more than like 5 drinks a day, which I know sounds like a lot, but it's not when you're all day long, on vacation, stuck on a boat, eating all day. But we usually like to have a couple mimosas in the morning. And since you're allowed to bring 1 bottle of champagne or wine per person, I said to myself, why are we wasting our drinks in the morning going up to the bar and having to go and just like, where we could go sit somewhere by ourselves and do whatever. So I got this bag right here, because when you bring a bottle of champagne or anything, you have to have it like on your person. I'm not sure if, because I'm bringing my luggage with me, if that counts as like on my person. So I got one of these cinch bags, and I'm just going to put a bottle of champagne in mine, and then Rob has a bottle, we'll put a bottle of champagne in his backpack that he brings. And then what I got was these at the Dollar Tree. And when you go on the cruise, if you go upstairs to like the Lido deck, orange juice is always on tap. And I like my mimosas to have ice in it. So I figure we can each have one of these, put ice in it, put our champagne, put a thing of orange juice. I fill this up with orange juice. Then we can go sit anywhere on the boat, maybe grab like a little bit of breakfast, sit anywhere on the boat, and enjoy a little mimosa kind of by ourselves. So I'll be able to put the bottle of champagne and all these bottles in here. And then if I feel like by the end of the cruise, I don't want to bring them back home, they were $1. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I could always just leave them. And then I bought this off Amazon. I guess I might put a link for you guys. I had this a long, long time ago and I loved it. So this is a pressurizer. So if, like, obviously we're not going to drink a bottle of champagne in one day. So this is supposedly good to keep your champagne up to 2 weeks. You put it on the top and then you just twist it until it like pressurizes, and then you're good to go. So if we have to put it back in our backpacks, we don't want to be carrying around a bottle of champagne. So if we have to put it back in our backpacks, well, boom, we'll have the thing we can just put on there. So this is new to me. This is, I guess, almost kind of like vlogging, because I'm kind of like taking you a little bit into like my prep work. Now it's like a hot mess over here. But this is the time now, after this video, that I'll start like really organizing stuff. Also, another tip of something that I do that you guys might want to do. When it comes to like pajamas, a lot of times I'll bring things that could kind of go both ways. Like it could be pajamas, or it could be kind of like a loungy outfit. Because say you're in your room and you have your pajamas on, you think you're ready to go to bed, but you're not quite sure. But then you're like, you know what? I want some ice cream. Instead of getting redressed again, if you're wearing something that's kind of like a loungy outfit, you can go right on upstairs and get your ice cream, bring it back to your room. Or say you're laying there and you can't fall asleep and you're like, I'm going to have one more cocktail. Go right on up there and get it. Cruises are great because you get to meet a lot of different people, and everybody usually is in a great mood. You're always going to find like 1 or 2 people on the cruise that might be fighting, might be having an awful time, but you'll meet a lot of great people and everybody is just happy. I love them because it's a great time to shut your phone off, completely relax. Everything is all in one area. You don't have to worry about going a million places. You know, it's not for everybody. But for me, and Rob seems to like it too. I love them, and if I could go on 2 cruises a year, if not 3, I would be like super stoked. So I hope this video, you got to see a little bit of an insight on kind of what I'm bringing. I hope that it gave you some information. Obviously, if you have any questions, you can ask me. And of course, I've probably left things out. I'm new to all this little things. I'm not one of those people who like super prep for a video. I'm not going to be like writing all the steps down to make sure I get every little single thing right. I'm not that person. I like to fly by the seat of my pants. But I'm getting super excited. I cannot wait. 2 weeks is like so close yet so far away. Hopefully what I'll do, I'm not going to vlog it because that's my time to get away. But if you do follow me on Instagram at the Cheap Chick Melissa, I might do a little bit of like showing you the boat and stuff before we take off. So follow me and then you can see a little extra insight. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or any questions, please put them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you haven't yet subscribed and you'd like to, Paco says do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you soon. Bye.